Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Those of you guys who don't know, I am Tashiann Yasmin, and we in nature, baby. We outside, okay? So we all know why we here. You see the title. I'm 29, living on my mother's couch. How did I get here? Okay, so let's just get right into it. If you guys have watched this video on my channel, then you might already be familiar with my spiritual journey. But about almost, I think it was 3 years, about 3 years ago, I wanted to completely change my life. I had just got out of a relationship that it was a mind fuck, okay? Just to be for real, and I didn't want to go through that again. I didn't want to experience that again. I wanted to experience true, authentic love. I was tired of still being someone who was reliant on people around me financially. I wasn't responsible financially. I was always working a job and then quitting. I did not like working jobs. I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to have a successful business. I wanted to live the life that I wanted to live on my terms. And I knew that in order for me to live that kind of life, I would have to completely change. So I created the goal for myself to be a millionaire. Even though my goal was to be a millionaire, God, the universe, knew my true goal, my true intention was to be peaceful, was to be harmonious, was to live my life on my own terms, was to have a loving family, was to just live life freely. That's always been my goal. I've always been that kind of person that just wanted to be free and just wanted to flow with life. I ended up getting a car. I was living in an apartment kind of by myself, but not really. I quit my job. And in order for me to manifest the life that I desired, my life and my reality and who I was started to peel and peel and peel away like an onion, because I needed to be the perfect vessel for what I was asking for. I needed to be prepared for the life that I was asking for. I needed to be in alignment with what I was asking the divine, the universe for. And it's continuing to peel away. It's every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm coming to new realizations and to just new perspectives about myself, about life, about what I should be doing. I was making a lot of financial mistakes, and I also had certain ideas about manifestation that just were not reality. I thought that I could think my way to something, I could think things to me, I could think my way into this reality that was what I dreamed of. However, I didn't take into account all the work that I would have to do on myself to reprogram myself in order to consistently think positive thoughts. I didn't take into account the work that I would have to do on myself to be in alignment with what I was asking for, be in alignment with the happy relationship, be in alignment with the financial success, the financial responsibility, be in alignment with being peaceful. What does even being peaceful look like? I didn't know what being peaceful was like at the time. I was peaceful to a certain extent, but to be ultimate peace, to really be peaceful, I had to go through some things. I had to realize some things. I had to learn some things. So my physical things started to peel away. My apartment, I couldn't pay for my apartment, so I left. I couldn't pay for my car, so it got repossessed. And in each of those moments, I learned some valuable lessons about manifestation. I learned some valuable lessons about myself. I had to take accountability for all the mistakes that I was making, take accountability for what I wasn't doing, take accountability for the fact that I put myself in this situation. There's no one for me to blame. I put myself in this situation. I spent my money irresponsibly. I shouldn't have got the car in the first place. and I went to my mother's house, it felt safe. She had food there, so I didn't have to worry about buying my own food. I didn't have no money at the time. I didn't have no money, okay? No money to get nothing. Going to my mother's house was like a safe haven for me. She had food. I didn't have to worry about paying anything really. All I had to do was focus on myself and heal myself and practice reprogramming myself, practice just being that version of myself that I wanted to see myself being. And it was cool for a while. For a while, it helped. For a while, I was, practicing being more peaceful. I was meditating. I was doing all these things. She lives close to nature, so I was able to really get close with nature, to go out in nature and just to explore and to live. As I went through different experiences, I had to confront myself and be real with myself. Like, okay, this is how you're not in alignment with peace. This is how you're being selfish. This is how you are toxic. So all those different things I had to confront about myself. I had to go through those things in order for my manifestation to come to me. As far as money is concerned, I had this, even though I was manifesting, I still was very much trying to be in control of how things came to me. I was planning all the time, trying to figure out, okay, what can I do to make money? I was doing so many different things to try to make money. I was making a lot of financial mistakes because I misunderstood how manifestation actually worked. I got into a lot of debt. I kept overextending myself, believing that that is what I needed to do in order to manifest. I was constantly trying to work to try to get the financial abundance that I desired. Honestly, the financial aspect of my development of my spiritual journey was something that really, really took me the longest. Number one, I had no financial knowledge. And I realized a part of the way that I handled money, a part of the way that I thought about money was something I inherited from my father. And that's just something I had to learn in itself. I had to realize that the feminine parts of me, I inherited from my mother. The masculine parts of me, I inherited from my father. Even if, no matter if I didn't like it or not, but it is what it is. I had to recognize it and I had to move forward. So as far as my finances are concerned, I would overextend, I would overpromise, I would manipulate to get what I desired. I would just do different things that were not in alignment with the abundance and blessings that I was asking for, because it was coming from lack. It was coming from a negative space. And I also had to realize that I couldn't control how that came to me. I couldn't necessarily, I had some control, but not all the control, you feel me? And I couldn't work my way to the finances that I desired, because I could have gone that way, but would it be in alignment with peace? Would it be in alignment with harmony? Would it be in alignment with the other aspects of myself and the other aspects of the life that I wanted to live? So honestly, I'm just now learning the lesson about manifestation that I truly feel now is going to change my life, that is changing my life currently. I put it out there, what I want, what I desire, what I want to manifest. And I understand that I might have to go through some things to help me be the perfect vessel for that manifestation. I allow it to come to me in perfect timing when I'm right to receive it, right? I don't think about when it comes to me. I don't think about trying to make it come now and fast. I just allow the universe to work. And I move in harmony and purpose. I do things that are in alignment with my purpose, and I expect what it is to come to me. I prepare what it is I prepare myself for what it is that I desire. For example, I am manifesting moving, getting my own apartment. So all my stuff is in boxes. Okay? All my stuff is in boxes. I'm getting rid of things that I don't want. So I'm preparing, but I'm not overly consumed with looking for apartments, trying to figure out how I'm gonna move, trying to figure out how I'm gonna make the money to move. Like, I am allowing God to work for me, and I'm just moving in my purpose by making this YouTube video, by being the best version of myself, by being beautiful, by being happy, by keeping myself peaceful, and I'm letting God do the rest. I had to learn in what areas my thoughts about receiving were out of alignment. Everything that happens to us for a reason, so that we can learn from it. And since living at my mother's house, since being here, I have been very uncomfortable, and that discomfort has shown me to be thankful. Being thankful is an important part of manifesting, because if you're not thankful for the little things, how can you achieve what it is that you desire? If you're not thankful for what it is that you do have, the life that you do live, that you are living, even though it isn't exactly what you want it to be, how can you be in alignment with your blessings? So it taught me how to just be thankful, how to just be thankful for the little things, how to be content with the little things, how to be and it's not even little things, it's just the things that I have around me. How to be content with being in nature, and being happy with being in nature, and riding my bike, going for walks, being happy with the different things that I have access to pour into myself, the different things that I have access to eat. Okay, like, even though I'm sleeping on the couch is cozy. I'll be knocked out, okay? I'll be sleep comfortable, okay? Just being thankful for just the things that I have. So now that when I receive these big things, now that when I receive this abundance, when I receive this apartment, when I receive and receive and receive, my gratitude will just be overflowing, and I will never feel like I need more and more and more, because I'm already so grateful. And the things that are coming, the things that I do receive, I'm just grateful for even more, because I allowed myself to envision that and receive that while still being grateful for where I am. I don't need all the different things to make myself feel better. I don't need all the outside things that give people validation. I don't need that anymore. Now I'm happy with just the different things that I have in my life that are sustaining me, that are uplifting me, that make me feel beautiful, that contribute to my peace, that contribute to my happiness. So gratitude is something that I've really stepped into while I'm here. In order to be this peaceful person that I envision myself to be, I had to come to terms with the reality of situations and let my expectations of who my family members are to me and their relationships to me die. My family members are not who I want them to be. They are who they are, and I just have to accept it and learn how to move accordingly. So that don't even just go for my parents. Like I said, it goes for various family members. For a while, I was just sad that my family members, I didn't have the kind of relationship I wanted to have with my family members. But then I had to come to the realization that these are people, these are energies within themselves, and I can't control that. They're going to do what they're going to do, and however they act towards me, it's not me, It's just them, and I shouldn't take it personally. I shouldn't take it personally, and I just have to learn how to move accordingly. I have to learn how to maneuver so I can stay peaceful, so I can stay in a high vibration. Now, other people, and I'm still working on this, other people do not have control over my happiness. I fully take control over my happiness, and when I'm uncomfortable, when I see that my vibe is just being lowered, when I see that I'm being involved in negativity, when I see that my thoughts are becoming negative towards someone or towards a situation, I pivot. I do what I need to do to help me be peaceful, whether that means putting headphones on, whether that means going outside, whether that means going for a walk, whether that means going in a room by myself. Other people are disrupting your energy because you allow them to. I've accepted the fact that I can't save people. And that's something that has really been one of the hardest things for me, because I'm a Cancer. I'm a nurturer. Everything that I've been learning, I've been wanting to share. I've been wanting to help relieve people of their sorrows, of their trauma, of their difficulties by just sharing the knowledge I've been learning. And I realize people don't like that. People do what they want to do at the end of the day. People might think you are a know-it-all. People might think that you are better than them. And I just had to realize that and take a step back and just be okay with allowing people to live their lives, and knowing that I am living my life and living my truth, and people can see me as inspiration. I can't save anyone but myself. Even though this experience has been difficult, this experience has been uncomfortable, my mother's home has been a safe space for me. I'm so thankful that my mother was willing to share her abundance with me. She was willing to share her space with me. My mother's home has been a safe space for me to transform into this person. It has been a safe space for me to mourn the old version of myself. It has been a safe space for me to, well, somewhat of a safe space. Let's be real here. It has been a safe space for me to experience the different things that I needed to experience to help me become this person. And I'm so thankful. Everything happens for a reason. So yes, I'm here as a 29-year-old who would have thought her life would have looked a different kind of way. However, this is the happiest I've ever been, the most beautiful I've ever felt, the healthiest I've ever been. And I know for sure that the abundance that I desire is here for me to experience now. And with each day, I allow myself to open up to it more and more, whether that be mentally, whether that be through gratitude, whether that be connecting with God more, whether that be moving more in my purpose every day, whether that be pampering myself, showing love to myself every day. But I don't regret anything. And I'm thankful for the way that God has moved in my life, because it taught me some very important lessons. It taught me about how I got myself here, how my own karma got myself here, how my own thinking got myself here. It allowed me to shed and allow the things that were not serving me to die. So I say this all to say that if you are someone who is older and you thought that your life was supposed to look a certain kind of way, and you are manifesting different, you are working towards different, just know that everything happens as it should for a reason, because there are lessons that you need to learn. Don't give up. Don't give up. You got this. You got this.